You have no choice in this, Faye.
No, I wanted to do that as a comedic gag.
Very funny.
I know I'm not funny.
Yes, you are. You're my funny bitch. Okay, so I guess we can just vibe here for a couple minutes. Can you guys say stuff?
Stuff?
Sure,
Okay,
are you trying to
yes, they can hear
announce
you.
things?
Cool.
Okay, perfect.
I'm just making sure that life is living. And I have Twitch open on Twitch.
I had my dreams last night were so fucking weird because it was all college stress and trying to get into college and all the stress of that,
Mhm.
but also with me trying to figure out where the fuck I am
Fair.
'cause I had no idea where I was. And I was trying to get into this one college, and it's just like I don't even know what that college is anymore. It's like for some made up city, made up college. And when I woke up, I'm like, what the
Okay, so Ellie's online, but she's on Do Not Disturb, so, I don't know if she's gonna see my messages.
Hmm.
Does everybody wanna join me in spamming Ellie so she gets in the call?
Sure, I will help you spam Ellie. I think.
Are you friends with Ellie on Twitch or on Discord?
No, I am not, which would make things difficult.
Yeah. Oh, apparently, so the last thing I was talking to Ellie about, on the 11th of this month was Troll Hunters. I have
At
no
least you're
life.
consistent.
Yeah, I have no life. Troll Hunters is my life now, I guess.
These things happen.
They do happen. Oh, Ellie's
I've
texting.
Oh,
Where
I've
is she?
accidentally do some world building again.
Good. You have the bat people, right?
Yeah, but the only problem is my brain is solely focusing on the next age in the timeline, and I'm not even done with getting up to there, so it's a little annoying.
Fair.
I
That's fair.
hate it when that happens and you're writing
True.
something like
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
I will occasionally write something halfway through a story
Oh,
because
yeah.
it won't leave my head,
That's
and
what
I need
I've
to
been
put it
doing.
down.
Well, my thing is, have you ever seen the movie Treasure Planet?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes, finally, someone who's seen it.
It was a long time ago, so I don't remember it especially well, but I have seen it.
Ellie?
But do you know the aesthetic of it?
Hi, are you okay?
The
Oh,
spaceship
yeah,
that
I
they
typed
have?
out an explanation in the group chat.
Yeah, is your roommate just being a bitch? I get it.
I mean, they must have their reasons.
Yes. Are you my friend on Steam yet?
Maybe.
You're not. Add me as a Steam friend so we don't have to deal with the whole rigmarole that we had last time.
I mean, this is kind of its own rigmarole, but after this, we're done. We've got it settled.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Back to what I was saying. The aesthetic of the movie.
Yes. Yes, I do.
That is basically my world building. Sort of.
Okay.
It's going off of that aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
With those types of ships flying through space with multiple different worlds. But since I subscribe to the Tolkien world building motto, it is pain.
So it'll be 25 years before you get anything out, and your editor will have to physically rip it from your hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Solid.
We can start playing now.
No, my favorite thing about Tolkien is that literally his editor had to break into his house and steal his manuscripts at regular intervals.
That sounds
show up while
fun.
he was in class.
That sounds like an episode of House, like that doctor show.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be me because I'm technically 2 years into this, but overall 3 years into this, and I barely have any of the worlds crafted, let alone any of the cultures.
Fair.
Fair.
Why is there no game audio? What the heck? Sorry.
Why won't you be my friend on Steam? What the heck?
I accepted your friend request.
Oh, never mind. I just don't do Steam friends. I didn't know how it worked. Never mind.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna host game. We're Pride Farm, right?
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
Okay, let's go. It's being hosted, so you guys can just hop onto me through Steam. Oh. Gamers.
Gamers.
Gamers. We are be gay. That was a sentence.
It was.
It's gonna rain tomorrow.
Fun.
Mine's time.
Learn how to cook stir fry.
I can't tell if this worked or not. Let me see.
Are you in the game?
Yes, remote play error. That's not good.
That's not good.
It says it requires an additional driver install.
What?
Ooh.
Don't know. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing.
Maybe. Are you playing on Stardew Valley? Oh, we need to go see the traveling bitch too.
Join game.
Join my game.
Don't know. When I click join game, nothing happens.
What?
Like, there's a couple of buttons. One of them says remote play together.
Oh, hi.
That doesn't seem to be what I want.
That's not what you want, I don't think. I don't know.
Join game.
Faye, how do you do it? Because Faye's in the game right now.
Okay, now I'm out of this house. Basically, hits Shift and Tab at the same time, and it brings up the little thing inside the game.
Okay. Okay, so I
And-
open the game. So I don't go through Steam, I go through the game.
Yes.
Well, you technically
Yeah, I
go
was
through the game
struggling
and
with that
Steam.
too.
Right, but
But-
like,
Once you're in the game, you can go into the game.
okay.
Okay, so does somebody want to help me water crops?
No.
Bitch. Can you water the rest of those? I'm gonna go get some stuff from Pierre. So how are the gamers doing?
Moderately okay.
That's good. Did we unlock the community center, or what is my
Yes.
quest progress? Oh, I need to go
No,
talk.
we did not.
I
We
need
did
to
not unlock.
investigate the community center.
There we go. Alright, so apparently it is really easy. I just click rejoin Pride Farm.
Yes.
Connection failed. Awesome. That's great.
Shane wants a cave carrot.
Do we have
they're
cave
mine.
carrots right now?
We can get him in the mines.
Might have a
Come on.
cave carrot.
Yeah.
I'm
what I
buying
was wondering.
potatoes. I spent all of our money.
Potato.
Okay.
I need the last week on something.
I got cauliflower and potatoes. We have 8 gold left, so that's 2 for each of us.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
I believe in you.
Panther. Yeah, I have to like route it through my phone's hotspot for it to have good enough Wi-Fi to play
Weird.
through all with you guys. Apparently, I
You're-
don't know why.
Your Wi-Fi is just terrible.
I mean, in fairness, we live in a solid brick house now,
Yeah, that might do it.
and the walls are all really thick. So I think that
Ooh.
it's just like we don't like transmit very well.
Yeah.
And the Wi-Fi is on the other end of the house. So
Ah,
I think
yeah.
that's my problem.
That might be your problem. Just get one of those like extender things.
Yeah, we need one of those. But
I'm gonna go
I-
see if the traveling merchant has anything. I probably shouldn't have spent all of our money, but you know.
yeah, these things happen. I'm in. All right.
Yes.
Yay. It only took me like 20 minutes.
Yes.
No,
only
it
took
almost
you
took
half of the
11
day. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna forage today and get the community center quest started. Because I'm already almost out of energy. Okay, nothing that we absolutely need to buy from the traveling
Have we
merchant.
talked to Rasmodius yet?
You need to
go
actually
investigate the community center.
Yeah, you need to actually investigate it first.
Haven't we investigated the community center?
You have to
I did.
Oh, I didn't. I think we all have
Oh.
like different stages of quest progress.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. So
you have to do it yourself, so you have to go.
gotcha. So
We should all have the quest because of that cutscene activated. What?
Ellie, are you here?
No.
Okay, you're just being quiet, making sure. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Joke.
Funny joke.
Zombie. Yeah.
Haha, funny joke.
So funny.
Just a sec.
okay.
Sorry, my mother
Completely-
came to say things to me.
Oh, okay. I just for a second I thought I could hear like something in the background of someone's call, and it kind of sounded like a dog barking, but maybe that's just my own head. Because
I mean, Faye has a dog.
She doesn't bark
Okay.
though, except at me.
Yeah, she hates you because she's a bitch.
oh,
She's transphobic.
Unfortunately.
That's literally the only thing that we can figure out why she hates me is because I'm transitioning.
Which is sad.
yeah.
She's fucking beautiful, and I want a pet, but she tries to rip my hand off.
Guys, Cliff is here.
Oh,
Cliff,
hi.
you're late. So I found a cave carrot for Shane.
Perfect.
Where did you find one?
I found it in a trash can.
Wow.
I know, I'm a true gamer. Cliff was busy wrestling the doggo, apparently.
Well, that's where the dog bark came from. It's like some sort of eldritch abomination.
clearly.
So is
Yes.
anybody actually in the mines today, or are we all just running around doing stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
Just a second.
We're all running around doing stuff. Like, I donated something to the museum.
I'm back.
I'm making it so I can actually donate things to the community center.
Me
That's
too.
what I'm up to.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to get high tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Group drug session.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you're doing it right now?
Yep.
You should have waited for us. We all could have gotten high together.
I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I didn't know we were gonna do it as a group.
Why wouldn't we do it as a group?
I don't know.
Drugs.
Group drugs. Is Shane still at work? I think so. Hi, Pam.
I forgot. My mind just short circuited there. I'm like, wait, do I know a Shane? Do I know a Shane that works?
He's not. He must be at the bar. Okay. Wait, who are we all marrying again? Was I marrying Emily or Jazz? No, Jazz is not a marriage candidate.
I was gonna say
Flower.
she's like 5. That's gross.
Shane, is Shane at home? Shane might not be working today because it's a Sunday.
Does anyone care about rice?
Rice?
Yeah.
You can sell it. If it's
No, the
rice,
seeds.
oh, we should plant it. It's a crop.
No, but there's like one in mine, but my inventory is all.
I mean, it's profit. Gosh, oh, Shane! Cave carrot. So Ellie, you are quiet.
What? I'm not quiet.
There you go. I turned up your volume to max, so you should be less quiet.
Okay.
I got a mixed seed. So we can have more profit.
Ah, yes, Anna is the true capitalist.
We always knew this. Like, this is me
I
we're
mean, that's
talking
true.
about. I'm always a capitalist.
That is very true.
Especially in Stardew Valley. Time to murder some trees.
I think capitalism is slowly killing all of us on the earth.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also money.
I mean, really, what's money, in the end?
I'm just here for the gay.
Fair. Fair. We got, like, what, the 2 gays and me, and then I don't remember what you are, Ellie, because I'm a bad friend.
I'm gay.
You are gay? Okay.
I'm a gay, yeah.
You're the omni-gay.
Yes. Like the Omnitrix? Isn't that from like a Transformers movie or something?
Omnitrix for gay.
I just remember when I was little, there was this like 2D animated Transformers movie, and there was a pretty motorcycle lady, and that's about all I remember from it.
I don't think I have ever watched a Transformers movie. Which is really an oversight on my part.
I think I've seen the live action ones that were bad.
Same.
I remember I saw the one where the Earth was a transformer, and I think there were dinosaurs.
That's amazing. And what the fuck?
Oh! Oh, the Omnitrix is the Ben 10 thing, apparently.
Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Yeah, okay.
So. Yes.
What do you do when you're wrong? What do you do when you're wrong? What do you do when you're wrong?
Ellie, you are so quiet.
You're muffled for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Ellie is just dying. Also, go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. It's late.
It is late.
Bitch.
Sleep.
Sorry, this is all my fault.
There be
Out.
bitches in these here halls.
You know what we need to do this school year? We need to get Faye up at campus so we can all play a really crappy Wii game together called Medieval Games. It's like Mario Party, but like with knights and princesses and motion controls.
Sounds terrible. We should definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Faye, you have a friend in our college town, right?
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of iffy right now. Basically,
Fair.
my dad has a band that's been going for 30 years. So everyone in that band are basically like family. And one of the band members used to live right across from the campus. They're selling that house now because his son came home early from college and found him coming down the stairs with another woman.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm siding with his wife.
Fair. That is
and
fair.
So I don't necessarily really want to interact with him outside of
fair.
basic pleasantries.
Fair.
You are correct. I think.
No, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, it's
not good.
Yeah. And his son does not live at home anymore because he's like grown up.
Fair.
So it's like not much. I can't get his help. I might be able to talk to his wife.
I mean, I can always drive you up here.
And I, fingers crossed, could also maybe do that, assuming I have a car, which is.
Oh, you could come meet my cat. We could have a road trip.
Amazing.
I also have a cat.
You have 3 cats.
Yes, one you will never meet.
That is true.
Fair.
The small one. The small one does not like people. Though she's absolutely fucking adorable.
She is so cute.
Yes, she is.
Hi.
She is.
Also, we need to try to get the catfish today, guys.
Oh, right.
Oh, it only
Yes.
comes out when it's raining?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Faye. I see you in the cutscene. Or not Faye. Who is that?
That's me.
That is you. Okay. Are you having the cutscene too?
No, I skipped the cutscene.
Yeah, I'm skipping it too. Hi. Cool. That was drugs.
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 Yeah, then there is Davy, who is so fucking cuddly.
Davy is
The
baby.
most cuddliest kitty, except he has danger mittens.
Oh, can you post pictures of your cats in the pet channel? People wanna
I'll do
see
that
them.
when the day ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he is 15,
Oh.
and he has had some neurological issues,
Oh.
so
no.
he can't retract his claws anymore.
Oh.
But he is so cuddly, and he forgets that his claws are razor sharp.
Oh, poor kitty.
He is baby.
Yeah, but he's so cute.
He is so
Then-
baby.
Yeah,
Then there-
it's
then
tough
there
when
is-
you're.
Then there's my cat, Tasha. She has claimed me as her human.
She quacks.
Yes.
She quacks. I have a video of her speaking. Yeah, she squawks, and it's adorable. She's also
Nice.
chunky.
She is a cylinder.
I feel
Yeah.
like you've sent me. I feel like Anna has sent me a picture.
I'm
at
pretty
some
sure I
point.
have, because you were just like, who is this cat? And I'm like, it's a cylinder named Tasha.
I was like, she is fantastic. So
Tasha
beautiful.
is glorious. Like, sometimes how she will stand is so fucking funky because she's just wide.
She has a presence.
Yes, she does.
She does
Also,
have a
we
presence.
should have enough stuff for the spring foraging bundle if anybody wants to donate that.
Oh, perfect.
I forget that there's somebody else named Windy in this game. Well, you'll never know if it's me or it's Ellie now.
Identity theft.
Such is life.
Ah,
Identity theft is serious,
no,
kids.
you are not a rock as a
Millions of
turns out.
families suffer every year.
From identity theft. Could you steal the identity of a whole family?
Presumably.
I mean,
I mean, like, if you're really dedicated, yes.
what if you just get like a whole bunch of changelings?
That is how you do it. First, you create magical trolls. Then,
Yes. You
Let's
take
go to Ireland.
children. Just
You
go to
replace them.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Fair.
Or is it that all of the British Isles? I don't exactly.
I think it's like just the British Isles in general.
they're just crawling with magic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're crawling with Fae.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
crawling with you specifically. There's just
They're-
clones of you that are feral in the woods.
I'm sort of
That would be
picturing them
fucking
crouching behind
terrifying.
a
That
rock.
would be terrifying.
You know how silent I am?
Yes,
Fucking
I know.
terrifying.
Silent and speedy would be terrifying.
Did we
Yes,
ever
that is
introduce
exactly
ourselves to
what
the
I am.
chat?
I am tall, silent, and speedy.
You are also like
I also have the
gangly.
disposition to make weird stuff in the woods, so
Yes, you do. And to just
I
like
also have a good knack for finding abandoned structures in the woods.
So you are literally a fae then. Like it's not just your name. It's
no,
the
she is
truth.
Fae. She is a Fae, but she's not the Rye kind of Fae, which is probably a good thing.
It's the right
Okay.
kind of way.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't think you're a centaur,
But I do have the chaotic energy of Rye.
but you don't hate chairs.
True, I like chairs.
Rye is my centaur character that I'm playing in our Candlekeep campaign.
Yeah,
would you describe him, Faye?
There be bitches in these here halls comes from our campaign last night.
Yes. Yes. Also, we're like in the Feywilds now. Like, we just skipped the end of the dungeon. We're like, let's go to the Feywilds.
and my character's just like, no, I don't want this.
And Rye doesn't want to leave because he just freaking loves the big open fields.
Though
he's ecstatic.
I'm truly becoming Blade Mage.
You are.
Just slowly becoming Blade Mage.
We are called the frontliners for a reason.
Yeah, it is 2 fighters. Fuck.
I
It
don't
is
think they fuck
2
though.
fighters. It's a bugbear,
Samurai.
what is it? Samurai fighter, a Herongon, so a rabbit folk,
Rune Knight.
Rune Knight, who just gets big and cuts things in half.
Yes.
We have Rai, who is a cleric,
Tempest.
sorcerer,
Tempest cleric, storm sorcerer.
centaur.
Mhm.
And then we have the fashionable Levistus Tiefling Blade Singer Wizard.
Who's the only one who actually talks.
Basically, she's also fucking fabulous.
She is, and she has Moonin. You can't forget Moonin.
Oh yeah!
Fucking
Fat
lightstick bird.
Fat Bird.
Fat
Moonin,
bird.
Moonin is Nay's Raven familiar.
Who I think we're trying to turn into an aircraft carrier to drop bombs on people. Is that what happened
You
last
guys
night?
are.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to take Nay's emotional support animal and turn it into a killing machine.
Yes. Yes. Weren't we gonna shrink down the
That's pretty
Herringon so
good.
they could ride it, and then just
Well,
drop
that was
them on
Zardath.
people?
That was Zardath.
Zardath, that's right. The bugbear. Wait, would they still have reach if they got shrunk?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Tiny bugbear hits you with book.
Yeah, they have a book flail.
It's great.
It's like a book of military tactics that's attached to the end of a flail.
You know, that
Nice.
is the ultimate weapon.
It is, and it's a
It
+1
is.
weapon.
Yes.
The
And
only actual
I've-
magical weapon in our party, I think. Besides your
no,
sword.
No. Yeah, besides Harmony. Like each of our players got like an artifact that levels up with us
Yeah.
as we play.
So
And
Rai has a
mine-
fancy shield.
Yeah, Nay has a silver rapier named Harmony.
And Opsvald has his axes, right?
I don't know. Glass is like fervently against magic items. For some
Yeah. For some reason. I think it's his axes, though.
Yeah. I was finally able. Excuse me. I was finally able to use my ability on my sword, which is
Yes.
very nice.
Yes, using the, like, hey, you can't be resistant to cold. It was
Well,
actually very helpful.
yeah. Well, every dawn, I have to attune to an element type. Like at the end of a long rest, I have to attune to an element type, and I always choose cold because most of my spells are cold.
Very fun. Do you two have any fun D&D characters?
Oh yeah, I had one that he was, what do you call it? He was like this adept, did all the illusion stuff
Ooh.
and had wild magic. And due to a thing where she got like stuck in the shadow realm, we said that her evil alter ego, which was coincidentally Elmo from Sesame Street,
Mhm.
took over her body.
Sounds
And then the rest of the
fun.
campaign, I played as Elmo, the evil Sesame Street.
Oh god.
Oh,
Nice.
Anna.
Elmo just wanted world domination. He wanted everything to be Sesame Street.
Fair.
Elmo's world.
I mean,
I
that is.
I see
Kind of
somebody.
the
I saw a head
implication.
moving.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No.
Also, has anybody gotten the catfish yet?
No.
I got a bream.
Fish cat. Well,
I don't have
I-
a fishing rod.
Why
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you
we
have a
do need a
fishing
bream.
rod?
I think I lost it.
Did you check
oh,
the
'cause you
chests?
fainted.
Oh. You can
Like
buy
Fluffy
one.
died that one time.
You can buy one. Also, why were you carrying it? And yes, I'm gonna go donate the bream.
I always carry all this stuff. It
Okay,
takes me
Bad
long to go back to it.
idea.
I need to craft a furnace. Should I just put it next to the chest? Where,
Yeah.
Like, all the
Put
other
it next to the
furnaces
other
are?
furnace, yeah. There's only one, isn't there?
There's
There's two.
2 furnaces.
Oh.
Again.
So
I did
I
not.
need, like, unless I want to obstruct the pathway, I need to put it on the other side.
That's fine. We need to, like, to figure out an actual place for all of our shit.
But
We don't
Never
have
mind.
the fishing
I'm
bundle on
delusional.
yet locked yet, guys.
Oh no.
So I can't donate yet.
Would have been better if that was a broccoli.
Broccoli? If what was a
So that was
broccoli?
you, Emily, right?
What?
what?
The person named Sappho right here.
That's
Oh.
Emma. Yes.
It's Emma,
Yeah,
not
Emma.
Emily.
Sorry.
You're good.
I mixed it up with another person I know. I'm constantly mixing
Lots
up
of
names.
people do that. It's the curse of having a name that sounds like 5,000 other names that are just
Oh
slightly
yeah, my
different.
dead name was like that, and everyone called, like a bunch of people would call me by like the full version of that,
Oh wow.
and it's just like no, not that.
That is not my name.
Ellie, there's a fishing rod in the chest.
Okay.
There's all three. I had a class where 2 other people had the same name as me, and that was fucking weird. Cause we're all in like a line at the back of the room.
Uh-huh.
Every time the name was called out, all of us would just stare at the teacher like, which one?
Which of us do you want?
So we just started calling us by our last names instead.
Fair.
Yeah. No, there were like.
You have a glow ring?
Yeah, I have a glow ring.
Screw
You
you.
got a glow ring.
I
Alright,
dropped.
I know it.
Yeah, it came from the chest at level 20 because I got down to level 20.
Oh.
Ah.
That
You
makes
guys have
sense.
gotten
By the way,
far.
yeah. By the way, you guys can go grab that ring.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, we should.
Also, I should not sell that bream. We need that.
Oh, by the way, we probably should sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, because we'll faint soon.
We will
or something.
die
We
a
will
horrible,
fucking die.
grisly death.
Yeah, I'm gonna die as well. I'm getting attacked by bees.
Oh.
It was
Are
really
they
dark.
bees? I thought they were like flies.
They're like some sort of insect, but we're calling them bees now.
Okay.
Oh god, I know, you're knocked unconscious.
Oh god. Oh yeah, the flying buggers.
The flying. I was in that thing where
Who just spent money?
Yeah, sorry.
What
So
did you
I was in
buy?
that level. Like,
What
right
did you
before the end of
buy?
No, fainted.
I died.
Oh, you died?
Yeah.
Again.
Why are you in the mines?
Well, I was at that level where you what do you call it? It brings you in like a big twisty roundy thing, and at the
Ugh.
center of it there's like prizes.
Yeah.
And then
Ellie.
I fucking died. No, bees started
Okay,
attacking me.
I think we need to ban Ellie from the mines. This is the second time she's died.
No, the mines are fun.
No,
I
you
just
keep
forget how
dying and
weak the
losing our
character is
money.
in the game.
Not fun.
Hey,
Lindsay's
to be
that is
fair, I
fun.
got
money.
the
She's like,
500 at
sure,
the
you can
beginning of
die,
the
but just
day.
don't lose money for us.
Yeah,
You're gonna die
exactly.
again if you don't get to sleep.
Yeah, you got 20 minutes to get to bed.
Get into a random bed. First one you see. Just
I
yourself.
think
the
she just
plan.
came into my bed.
Hey.
The Windies are sleeping together.
Mm,
Yes, I'm of level 2 fishing.
Level 1 combat.
I leveled up in mining.
Nice.
nice.
Gaming. I see you're in my bed. Why are you going right back to bed?
Because I have half energy. Because I went to bed fucking late.
Well, maybe you shouldn't go to bed so late.
I'm windy. I know everything.
I do! Because I've actually played this game before and take it seriously.
I played this game before too, and I take it
I was gonna say,
semi-seriously.
excuse you. Some of us have played this game before.
Yeah, I
all
know.
of us have.
I know.
Oh,
I know. Bitch.
but
Not you. Sorry.
no, but you're
Me.
the only one who takes it seriously, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, I
Yeah.
take it very seriously.
Like, very, very seriously. It's terrifying.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
you're
no.
correct.
Chad is trashing me because apparently I'm bad at games.
Aren't you?
gonna
I
say.
mean, I am, but like, I feel like I'm good at Stardew Valley.
Like,
You
you're
are
bad
good at
pretty much
Stardew
every
Valley.
game except for Stardew.
You have one skill, and it is
That's Stardew Valley and writing traumatizing fanfiction. You liked it.
I would say same, but it's not fan fiction.
Fair.
I write both traumatizing fanfiction and traumatizing fiction.
Yeah.
I
Oh
multitask.
no, my stuff is just traumatizing fiction. So
Fair.
level four.
I mean, Emma wrote my stuff. It was traumatizing, wasn't it? Read my stuff.
I did read your stuff. I did not write your stuff.
Hey,
Yes.
don't steal my stuff. Why is there a cherry bomb in my chest?
I just put stuff in there.
Well, this is not the stuff chest. This is my chest.
Oh, let me get my stuff back then.
The
Get out of
stuff
the way.
chest
Go.
is in the center of the town.
Shoot, go away. Go away.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Wow, bitch. Get out of my chest.
Make me.
I will break you.
Mental
Sure.
image when you said getaway of just like you shooing her away with a broom.
That sounds
Like, she's
about
a-
right.
She's a
My
naughty
mental image
raccoon.
was you,
Did
like,
you steal
crouching
my- did you
down
steal
in,
my
like,
weapon,
that
Ellie?
position with the sword, like swinging wildly.
Ellie, did you steal my weapon? Ellie! Did you steal my weapon? She stole it!
Fucking running.
She stole it! Ellie! How am I supposed to survive the mines now? I don't have a weapon because you stole it! Bitch. Bitch.
You know, you should have taken the fishing rod, Ellie. That's what you need.
There is an extra fishing rod in the chest! I can't believe you, Ellie. I worked so hard, and then you just take my stuff.
Do we have an extra leak?
Yes,
I
there are
really
some
want
in the
some
chest.
sword
In the center, in the center chest.
I will accept the quest.
Anna, there's an extra sword in my chest at home.
Where's your home?
Right. Top left. Top left.
Okay. Ellie's in my house! Get out of my house! Give me my stuff back!
She's trying to
Come
steal your
back here!
identity.
Come
No.
back! Give it back, Ellie! Ellie! Give it back!
You know, I'm not getting involved. I'm just running on by.
Ellie!
Hey.
Give it back!
So fucking
Give it
hilarious.
back, Ellie! Well, fuck you too. Oh, you were taking- I was just about to do that. Thank you, Faye.
Oh, perfect. Then I will put some of the stuff back, 'cause I was just about to do that.
Hey, we have springs. We are a hive mind.
We are.
You
Except-
know,
Except we
all
have one
know it.
person in the hive mind who's being a little bitch and not giving my sword back.
We have a hive mind except for Ellie,
Mhm.
who is
Did Ellie
gone,
just
I guess. Oh no, now she's back.
I
We
could
lost her.
thing for a while.
Yeah. Oh, so did you not hear me screaming at you to give me my sword back?
No.
Oh.
Let me get it
Well,
back
that
to you.
does explain her silence.
what was that, Ellie?
But let me give it back to you.
Yeah, I'm at the mines. Just meet me here.
Okay. Oh, you mean the mines I'm banned from?
Basically, for a
Yes.
solid minute, Anna was running around screaming at you to give her stuff back.
We have any idea where Haley is right now?
She might be by the river.
Right.
Or she might be by the fountain.
Biddies.
Okay. I'll check the river first because I'm closer.
Yeah.
Biddies.
Titties?
Big titties.
She do have big titties.
It's important to focus on the priorities.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
speaking of
given that, like, the majority of this call is gay,
That's true,
Gay
except
women.
for Wendy.
except for me, because I'm just over in the corner not feeling sexual attraction.
That's fair.
That's the side, not the hoe. Should know what the hoe looks like. I look in the mirror.
Wait, so speaking of titties, I went tubing a couple weeks ago, and I got a sunburn from the tubing, and it was like a breast cancer, fundraiser, and they were doing like glitter tattoos as part of that fundraiser, and I got one on my titty,
Nice.
and now I have, in the shape of a deer, one of those sunburn marks
A sunburn tattoo?
on my titty.
That's great.
Yeah, a sunburn tattoo.
Nice.
That is great.
I'd say that would be easier for me to get, but I don't have titties.
You have titties. They're just small.
Barely.
Small titties are better than no titties. So my mom's gonna walk in and hear me just talking about titties.
So
Yeah.
where the fuck? Oh, there the fuck you are.
Hi.
Take your sword back. Oh, kill that thing first.
I'm working
the
on
slimes.
it. Do you have a
Back.
sword?
Take your sword.
Do you have a weapon?
No.
There. Oh. There you go. Now!
Where did it get? Give it, bruh.
I have a magnet ring on. Can I give this to you? No, just stand on top of me.
Just take the ring off. Oh, I got it.
All right,
Not for
I am
you.
gonna go put our remaining parsnip in the spring crop bundle if that's cool with you guys.
Cool.
Gonna do
No.
that.
Oh, that's right. We need a green bean, don't we? Do you want to go buy one of those from Pierre?
Me?
Yeah. Since
Yeah,
you're doing
sure.
farm things. Thank you.
Bean.
Should I buy one or should I buy like a couple?
Just buy one, because they suck for profit.
But like, what if it gets stolen by crows? Do we have a scarecrow yet?
We have a scarecrow,
We have a
yes.
scarecrow, but their farm is kind of big. We might need like a few more.
Well, it does an 8 by
Okay.
8 radius. It does an 8 radius around it.
Okay.
Okay, we're still good. Are we? We're almost good.
We can always build another one. We have plenty of coal and stuff. Also, after the strawberry festival, we should consider 2 upgrades.
The
I'd like to get
strawberry
an axe.
festival?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
strawberry festival.
the egg festival.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's just you get strawberries, so that's what I think of it as.
Okay.
Yeah. Only thinking of the profit.
Yeah, I mean, this is me we're talking about.
Fair.
I have unlocked the Adventurers Guild.
Nice. So, like, you just walk in there, or you need to, like,
You need to like kill 10
Yeah.
slimes.
I feel like I've killed more than 10.
It'll give you
Slime.
like a notification on your quest board.
Yeah, if you still have the 10 slimes quest, you have not completed said quest.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got
Logic.
one more.
Why are you just standing here? Hello.
Oh, I already have that quest, but I was checking my quest.
Ah.
No, I don't. I have to kill 6 more slimes.
Ha.
Here's
Ooh,
my
I got an
goal.
Omni Geode.
Nice. Do not break open any Omni Geodes. We
Why
want
not?
to, because we can trade them for things in the desert, like bombs
but
and
we-
staircases and stuff.
With geodes.
But if we
was
don't,
gonna
then
say.
we get shiny things.
But
I
like,
was gonna say, and you can complete the museum collection and things.
but the thing is, like, we can trade them for better things that we can get in Skull Cavern. Like, it's like good things. It's like warp totems to the desert and stuff that we'll want. So it's better just to hold on to them.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm sorry. I like completing the.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But like the museum is also really just hard to complete because there's like 160 items, I think.
I know.
And like any other geode you can open, I don't care. But the Omni geodes are like good to just get more Skull Cavern progress, which gets you more geodes.
Fair.
But are there more Omni Geodes?
Yeah, you can get those in the Skull Cavern.
Okay.
So, also that's gonna be insane with 4 people. See, egg hunt is
Yeah.
gonna be weird with 4 people too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all going down.
Are you yelling timber?
As I've said before, it's like a gay horde just erupting.
Yes. Oh, somebody already got onions today. Cool. Has anybody foraged on the beach today?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll do that
So-
really quick.
Fair warning, at 12:30, I probably still need to leave.
Yeah. I figure we do
'Cause,
2 or 3
like-
more days. I'm still not feeling amazing, so
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
my lungs
Also,
just
we
don't
have-
like me.
Same.
Yeah, I got you.
We have 69 copper.
Nice. You should smelt that. We should just continue our copper smelting journey, like as much
Yes.
as we can, because we're gonna need a lot.
I'm going as deep in the mines as I can.
Okay.
Nope, that's a what do you call it? Tricky slope to fall down. Don't make my mistakes.
I mean, Faye's
Oh, no,
actually
I'm
good at the
actually
game.
good at-
Good at this
Wow.
game.
Not at the
Oh.
combat.
I'm
I
actually good at
am. You should see my endgame farm. I just don't like the bugs.
Well, I feel like
Yeah, the
bugs are an important
annoying.
part of combat. They're like the precursor to the dragons that you fight.
Ooh, you fight dragons?
Yeah, in Skull Cavern.
Serpent.
Yeah.
Serpents.
Oh, they're serpents. That's true.
Mhm.
But they're kind of dragon. Like they're basically dragons.
They're like a Chinese
Don't let
dragon.
them tell you any different. They're dragons.
Yeah,
They're
the
like the
dragons.
Chinese dragons or whatever. Eastern dragons.
Actually, serpent is a type of dragon.
Yeah.
It's also another term for dragon, especially in Christianity lore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know
Yes.
there were dragons in Christian lore.
There
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
there
saint
is.
who is famous for having slayed dragons.
What?
Saint George.
George.
Why did
Yeah,
George.
why
George, the dragon slaying saint. He's the patron saint of England.
Oh yeah.
why did
Yeah.
why did I never learn this in my Bible school as child?
I know, like, right? They ignore all the coolest parts.
Yeah. Wait, is King Arthur part of Christian lore? And like Excalibur and that
Not-
stuff?
It's his own fan fiction.
It's a
Yeah,
fanfiction.
like that's what I would say. Like he's kind
Yeah,
of a tie-in series.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, here's a question. Could Jesus wield Excalibur?
I feel like because it's Jesus, yes.
I feel like the answer is yes, but I feel like he wouldn't because he wouldn't
He's
use weapons.
Jesus. Yes.
Because he's Jesus.
But here's the better Christianity theory. Jesus is a trans man lizard person.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Mary had a virgin birth, and that's a thing common to lizards. And through that, he would be female at birth, and would have then said that he's a man, and so he'd be a trans man lizard person who died
Makes
for your
sense.
sins.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I just always think that there's so much cool stuff in Christian lore that we don't appreciate. Like the fact that the original Saint Nicholas is notable for having punched out an archbishop.
Yes,
That is
Yes.
amazing.
Ed was particular for ladies of the night.
Yes.
True.
Also, Cliff is calling us insane.
Why?
Why?
Because of the Christian cat. What are we naming the cat?
Kitty.
That's not a
Teddy.
titty.
No, kitty, but call it Windy.
No, we don't need
No,
a third
no.
Windy.
We need all the Windies.
George. Call it George.
No.
Ooh, George.
Yes.
Or-
Yes.
What do you think,
The
Emma?
Saints.
I think we should call it George.
Okay. George. Welcome to the farm, George.
Like in my personal farm, everything except for the barn is named after lesbian webtoons characters.
Do you
Oh,
remember
that's nice.
Hans?
You
Hans?
understand how things should be.
Like it's partially because I'm just terrible at naming things, so I'm just like
Fair.
first things that come to mind. And I was reading.
Wait, have you read Nevermore?
Otis the Raven
Not yet.
Nevermore?
No, it's a lesbian
Eldritch.
webtoon, but it's based on
Oh.
just Shakespeare.
Cool.
No,
That
it's based on
sounds-
Poe.
That's
No,
basically
like they're all in the land of the dead and they're trying to come back to life, and it's all like characters that have been mentioned in his poem. So it's not like
Okay.
the plot of it, but it is inspiration from it,
Oh,
and it's
so
like the
here's
same.
We can't
like
buy more
Sappho goth.
potatoes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's basically Sappho Gothic.
You know, that sounds amazing, and I definitely need to read it.
Yes.
I finished Mage and the Demon Queen, like started and finished it
Oh.
in like 2 days, and that was not good for my mental health.
I need to get back to Mage and the Demon Queen.
New season it started up again.
Oh my gosh. I've
Yes.
ignored that.
Yeah,
Nice.
it started up again.
There was
And
this-
and one of the newer episodes is very good. I'm not going to say anything, but very good.
All of my webtoons have started up again, and I've fallen so far behind. This is
See,
horrible.
See,
I mean, great, but horrible.
I've always been really good, like.
I'm gonna go donate a potato to the
reading.
museum.
So I just like ravenous when it comes to stories. So if,
True.
Like, comes out, just like, oh.
I mean, I'm like that too. Like whenever I get a new Ranger's Apprentice book, I read it in like a day.
I've actually started reading Tom Hillerman and his Navajo Tribal Police series.
Interesting.
Oh, it sounds really cool.
The first book I read, see, I'm really big into anthropology and stuff like that.
Right.
And the first book I read, which was Thief of Time, was all about that and a culture. And I'm just like, this is so good. And I read it in the space of 3 days.
Yeah. That's
And
the
overall-
best feeling and also the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Like when you're like, can't put it down, must keep reading.
Yes.
And for me, I've always scored really high on like reading comprehension, so it's really hard for me to get fooled by mysteries.
Mhm.
Because it's just like,
True.
oh, I know all of the tropes just innately, and I can easily point them out in my head.
Mhm.
But this one was just like, okay, you had a what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at it, but like, you cannot watch mysteries with my dad, like if it's a TV show or something,
Same.
because he will figure it out in the first 5 minutes and he will tell
Same.
you.
Same.
True.
Like I always would call it out and just be like, oh yeah, I got it. And for that book, I got it right, like immediately. But there's enough twists that it made me a little like, oh, is it though? Pretty sure it's this dude. But there's enough twists and enough
That's good.
different perspectives, like written in different perspectives that it's like, okay, I can't fully say.
I got a diamond!
Nice.
Do we already have one?
I don't know.
Can somebody check to see if we have one at the museum?
Oh, we already have one.
Is it donated to the museum?
Not yet.
Okay, I can do that then.
But I get what you mean on the trope part, because it can get really boring. You can like predict what's gonna happen, but then if they try to go against the tropes, it can get incomprehensible. So it's hard to do it well.
True.
Tom
know.
Hillerman did a good job of that, at least with that book. I started reading another one, but I've been kind of thrown off kilter by a bunch of other stuff happening in my life that I haven't really
Fair.
too much into it. But it's very interesting. Like when I was reading the Dresden Files, I started from the first book and I instantly knew who it was. But then as the books kept going, I could see that he was improving in his style, in his writing style, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, writing is fun.
Yeah, it is.
I
And
am
I feel like-
not the best at it though.
Fair. I don't know. Hey, you remember when I used to write really depressing poetry?
I avoided that because I was already fucking depressed.
True.
Like
I feel like
I
I talked about this in the last Stardew stream.
Possibly.
good at
Yes,
world
you
building.
did.
I have found that I'm really good at world building.
Yee. Also, I've hit
Because
level 35 in the mines.
Wow.
In case anybody
Yeah.
was wondering.
And my newest
No, I'm
stage
just wow.
that I really want to get to is going to be fucking amazing. Because it's going to be steampunk and industrial punk mixed together.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, and I already know how it's going to start off.
I really
already
want
have,
to
like-
write something that's kind of cyberpunk, but I haven't found the time.
Like the
I'd
game?
love to do that, but I'm not smart enough to write
Like the
actual sci-fi.
style. I
Yeah.
don't know if you understand.
No,
that.
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Like my next age is going to be as close to cyberpunk as I'll probably ever get.
Fair.
And the worst
Fair
part
enough.
is I'm not even ready to go into the next age, but I already have all these ideas.
I mean, you can always just skip and come back to it later.
Yeah, I already have the ideas like locked in my head about what this is. I
Truth.
don't have the worlds themselves like worked out enough to be like, okay, these are the time periods. Though I do have a bunch of interesting things set up, like in different ages. That once I finish with the worlds, I'll be good.
Wait, is
Yeah.
it spring right now?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Why?
I planted some stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Where are we putting our rice shoots?
Buy some water.
yeah, by water is the best place to grow them.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if like we had rice shoots.
We
growing.
do, but I didn't plant them by water because I got them before we had like space by the water. But if we want to start planting them there,
All right, so
Faye.
I just put them down by the little water pond then.
Yeah. I'll leave the beach foraging to you.
My world building consists of 12 worlds at the moment. 7 of them are inhabited. There's 11 races. Each of the worlds have their own unique theming to them. And I hate myself.
Fair.
It's like, because I've done so much work for myself, especially one of my worlds, Ravi, which I finally figured out a way to explain it.
Nice.
Basically,
I feel like world building from the ground up is really kind of tough sometimes because especially if you know what characteristics you need your society to have, you then have to create an environment that like makes sense.
that's what I've been doing. That's why it's taken
Yeah.
me like 2 years just to get to the point that I'm at right now.
Fair.
No, for sure. I'm
It-
doing like my kind of long-term project is like a fantasy world, and oh boy, building that so that the cultures line up with their environments is just a nightmare.
Sounds like it.
Mine is high fantasy with a flavoring of sci-fi.
Ooh.
Pain.
Life is
Oh,
pain.
painful. Like, I'm trying to draw out like world maps right now, just so I can be like, okay, this is what the continents look like, and have it set in stone, with important cities and landmarks in there.
Yeah.
But the hardest one is going to be Ravi, which, to explain it, envision, a donut with like the hole in the center. It's like a ring with a hole in the center. It's round all the way around that.
Right.
Then envision a second donut, like mixed into there. And then there is a circle at the center, a sphere of mostly water. That is Ravi.
Oh, did somebody water the cat today?
Oh, everyone, come to the top left.
No, but I haven't ever seen the cat.
He's in my
The cat
house.
is
Oh, somebody
watered.
watered it. Cool. Cat is in my house right now.
By the way,
Wait, by top left, you mean on the farm?
on the farm.
Okay.
Join me.
Hi.
Running.
Look up to the top left corner.
What's
You
up? I
see
can't.
it.
I can't see anything.
You don't see the watering can?
No.
Okay, if you zoom out, then you probably will be able to see the
Oh, wait, you mean the bowl with water
Bowl?
in it?
Yeah?
What is that?
I don't know.
Let me zoom out just a second.
Sorry, my
Also,
control
this is a big
features
house.
are.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I'm already as zoomed out as I can be. I can't see it. Take a screenshot. Post it in a chat.
Oh yeah, I was going to post cat pics. Forgot about that.
You were gonna post cat pics.
Oh, I do see the water bowl. I don't know what that is. Weirdness. There's a note on.
Yeah, on Grandpa's.
Ah.
We're all cousins, right? That's what we decided.
I think
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Just good, but we're not going to try to fuck each other.
Or are we all just facets of the same person, like split personalities?
We could be that.
We're all aspects of each other.
That explains why there's two Wendy's.
It does. Doesn't explain why the other two of us have different names. Although, yay, I got
Level
finally
2
got my first level
farming.
of farming.
Nice.
Yay.
Look at that money.
Mm.
So I think this will probably be our last day, like this upcoming day.
Post your
Yeah, probably.
This is very fun.
Mhm.
This is fun.
Where are DB?
Where art thou? God, I just. Oh,
You're dying? Yes.
No, I said just where art thou, and I almost said where art thou, a troll hunter, because that's like one of the episode titles from like season 1. I think it's like the 4th episode.
I think so, yeah.
So
God.
tactics are in chat.
You have severe troll hunter brain rot.
I do. It's so bad. Aw, but you need to send them in the chat on my Discord so people can see them. Like the
Oh.
pet pics chat.
I'll do that later.
Okay.
There's the small one.
Who are we waiting on?
I don't know.
Me. I was posting pics, cat
Oh,
pics,
cats. Yes.
Oh, okay.
and a video of Tasha's meowing, squawking.
Cat.
Aw.
Cat.
Tasha is very cute.
Tasha is very cute. We have bad luck today.
Ah, fun. We should go to the mines.
Oh my god, she 100% does quack. That's
Yes.
just.
Yes.
Oh, Robin's Lost Axe quest is today. I can show you guys where to get that if you don't know.
Okay. It's the
do
woods,
know
right?
where it is. So
I
think
do
I-
know.
going to
It's
it
in
right
the
now.
woods. Yes.
Like, hi.
Now I'm gonna wait to buy more crops until we get strawberries. So
Alright.
Must be equally spaced. It's not over there.
also after we get strawberries set up, do we want to get on working at Coop?
Yes, we should.
hmm
I also know that's not
Chicken.
English, but you know, whatever.
I mean,
Chimpkins.
close enough.
True.
It's English-ish.
True. Chimpkins. We need egg babies.
Then-
Also, we're gonna have so much money when these crops are grown.
hmm
Like,
When we adopted Tasha, basically we went into one of the rooms of our local humane society, and there's just this cat. Since when I walked in, just was incessantly meowing. But it wasn't exactly meowing; it was squawking.
she chose you.
Yeah, she chose me.
No.
That's how you can tell when something is supposed to be your pet.
Yes,
Mhm.
When it starts squawking at you.
that is very
Hey, what's
true.
up with the old house at the bottom of the forest area?
That's where the hat mouse is gonna show up.
Oh.
We love and respect Hat Mouse.
Does anybody want to help me water the crops or no?
No.
Oh, I'm returning the axe to Robin, and I will
fair.
help you.
Thank you. I mean, I'll probably be done by the time you get back, but I appreciate
That's
it.
true. I was gonna say I'll offer at least, although I think it probably will be too late by then.
Yeah.
That'd be
Is
funny
that
if you
Faye
walked
ahead of me?
around it.
I'm assuming it's Faye, because
Yeah, that's me. Just be funny if you walk up to her and just eat the axe hole.
Axe. Can I ask you a question?
No.
But Axie is like a good Pokemon.
I thought you said, "Can I eat axe?" As in, like the body spray.
Oh,
Just, like,
no.
bite out of it.
No. That would break my lungs more than they're already broken, Faye.
I hate that stuff so much.
I hate all perfumes and aerosols.
I'm okay with like very light perfume, but outside of that, it's very bad for my asthma. And
Vibe.
I was once in denial and thinking I was a dude, so I was in the boys' locker room a ton. I hate that so much.
Fair.
It either smelled of shit or entirely of axe.
Wow.
There was no in between.
That is guys, though.
I forgot which year, but there was just a shit stain on the ceiling.
Oh.
I don't know
Oh.
why.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's...
how do you even? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I don't know, and I don't want to know. It was not very good. I
Ah!
hated him with a passion.
I got the cutscene with Jazz and Vincent.
Me too.
Fair. Time to get Robin's axe.
Speaking of reasons why we should complete the museum collection, or not complete it, but like add more stuff to it.
Oh, I'm going to be doing that.
Oh yeah, the
Sorry,
sewers.
just
So we can go
muttering to
talk to
myself.
yeah, Krobus. Apparently, you can get Krobus to move in with you.
You can make him your roommate.
We should do that.
Who wants
Only one of
Krobus?
us can do that.
Yeah,
We should put
Oh,
over
they
it.
were roommates?
but
Oh
they
my
were
god, they were
roommates.
roommates.
I did the shit.
Yeah.
So does somebody want to lay claim to Krobus or no?
Maybe
I mean,
what
I
happens
100%
happens.
will, but only if no one else wants him.
I'm good.
I don't want to like. Excellent.
Can you make children with Krobus?
I do not think so.
Sad. They would probably be abominations though, so that's probably a good thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, you say that like there aren't plenty of abominations already living in this world.
That is true.
Like me.
Robin, take your axe.
Faye, be nice to yourself.
Yeah, Faye, be good. Be good.
I don't know how to be. I
Watch
only
Troll
know
Hunters.
self-deprecation.
Guys, help me.
Where are you?
Troll Hunters.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, help
I thought
me.
you meant actual help. I can't fix your brain rot. I'm sorry. There is only troll hunters.
There is only Troll Hunters in my brain.
Everything has been like pushed to the side so that you can just fit more troll hunters in.
The thing is, like, I don't even count Three Below or the other Tales of Arcadia, because, like, in comparison to Troll Hunters, they're just not as good. Like, Three Below is good.
So you're elitist as well?
She's troll hunter elitist.
I guess. Except for the one episode where you see Jim in Three Below. That's a good one. It's actually 3 of them where he's kind of a main character. Those are good episodes.
I feel like what you really just want is like more Jim.
Yes,
Constantly.
more Jim. I want more Jlair in my life.
What this is really about. This is about your Jim obsession.
Yes.
And the fact that you want to adopt him.
He is child. He is baby, and Blinky is good dad.
Yep.
Please.
I mean, you are incorrect about none of this, but still, get a grip.
I can't. I can't.
She's capable right now.
I know. I mean, we saw this last night too. I'm just incapable of life right now.
You cannot person right now.
I can't. I can't person. Oh god, now Cliff is accusing me of wanting to have relations with Blinky. No, I'm good. I'm really good. And this makes no sense for anybody who hasn't watched Troll Hunters.
It does not. Oh well.
Who cares? Their loss. Hi, Maru. So I heard somebody fishing. Emily wants a cauliflower. We don't have any.
I do mildly hate it when like you get quests for like fruits and vegetables that you cannot have grown in the time available to you this season
Yeah,
yet.
it's super annoying.
Yeah.
Also, Ellie, why are you fishing at the river and not at the mountain lake?
It was closer.
Mountain lake is more profitable, though.
Okay, capitalist.
I know!
I find more enjoyment here.
But I'm a capitalist, and I will force my capitalist agenda on you guys.
I refuse to be forced into a capitalist agenda.
I mean, you're
My
living on my
purpose in
farm.
life is not for my labor to be exploited for profit.
I mean, too
Oh, yeah.
late.
You finally spotted me.
Too
Oh,
late.
you were very obvious.
I know, I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't trying to be.
Is Faye being a
Get back
creeper?
here. Yes.
I'm being weird. That is my one purpose in this existence, is just to be as
Weird.
fucking weird as possible.
That is true. That is true.
Isn't that everyone's purpose in life? Like,
I feel like my purpose
I
in
know
life
some
is
people
troll
are in denial
hunters.
about it, but
Fair. Fair.
I am the worm slayer. I look for worms.
Fair. I'm just been wandering around the map looking for portables. Because somebody already took all the trash cans, so I can't be a trash gremlin.
What is it?
So is somebody just messaging our group chat, or is somebody else messaging me on Discord?
I think someone else is messaging you on Discord.
Okay, well, they can wait until after stream. The stream is more important than friends. Unless they're friends that are on stream.
I don't
Oh yeah,
think
you
that's.
use all your friends for profit.
Yes, the
I see how it is.
the 5 cents that I'll make from this stream.
Yep. Clearly, you're exploiting us all.
Clearly. Very clearly indeed. Ellie, did you still have those crops growing in front of your house?
No.
Really, you should divide the 5 cents evenly amongst us, so we all get about 1.50 cents.
Thing is, I won't get it for months.
Cent and a quarter. Cent and a quarter of a cent.
A cent and 1/4 cent.
Yes. A hay penny, if you will.
A hay penny. Is that what a hay penny is?
I don't know. I think it's like 1/10 of a cent, maybe?
So we'd get 2.5 hay pennies?
I guess. I don't know how hay pennies work. I'm not British.
I
It's a
don't
hay
think
and a
modern
penny.
British people know how hay pennies work.
True.
You'd need to be like an 18th century British person.
You need to be Sherlock Holmes.
French peasant.
Or a French
Specifically.
peasant.
Don't. Wait, what currency would the French have used back then?
Francs. No,
Francs.
is that or is that German?
No, they used francs
They
in
used francs?
I think
France.
German
Like
was marked.
Frankfurters?
No, Francs.
No, Germans used something else.
Deutschmark, I think.
Yes.
I'm confused.
I don't know.
It's like old currency that no longer exists because it tanked.
And
Fair.
the euro exists now.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
I had a friend that for a year brought only a loaf of bread and some water for lunch. So we called him a French peasant
Sounds about right.
every day.
hey, yeah.
Did he eat a whole loaf of bread every day?
Yep.
Oh god! Like, how big was
Why?
this loaf of bread?
Not very big.
Okay.
Still ate a loaf of bread.
Just brings a bag of Wonder Bread every day to lunch.
It was great. Because he didn't bring anything else. That
Just
loaf was
bread.
good. And water.
So, Stardew Valley just kicked me out.
I know, I closed the game.
Okay.
Oh, you closed the game.
Yes.
That explains
Yes,
it.
that
Name
explains
this
it.
episode Just Bread.
Just
I mean,
bread.
Just bread.
Just
For the
bread.
last 2 minutes of the stream.
Yep, just bread.
Just bread.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys later, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for coming to stream. I hope you guys all had fun. Let's see if there's somebody to raid that's live. Ah, Teus is live. Let's go say hi to them. It's been a little bit since we have said hi to Teus. I'll see you guys probably on Monday for a stream. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I have to do some things. So, see you guys later. Bye.